Hi, everyone. If you can see us and hear us.
Go live, and here we are in another day in the Milky Way. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. By gosh, we did it right this time, and everything come together like a plan. I think I heard that on the A-Team. If you guys are all old enough to remember that show, it was one of those way back shows, but anyhow, it's all good. And we are here tonight, and tonight I have my lovely and wonderful guests, Trina Phoenix, as you all know, and Nina the Mystic. Thank you for coming, Nina, and being our special guest on the Trinity of Truth, as Brian used to call it, night.
Yep. Right. Yeah. No, that's my pleasure. Yeah.
Yes.
Love being on.
It's great. And tonight we're going to talk about the winter solstice and
summer.
I mean the summer solstice.
Summer solstice. Yeah.
Summer solstice. I looked up. I'm running the bus. Al just popped in, and I looked up and I said winter. Oh man, I got to pay attention.
I'm like, and I can't get out of the hole knowing it's summer. Oh man, guys, it is so hot here right now. Woohoo!
Oh, I bet.
Oh, my.
How do you what's going to happen? You know, I was hearing that a lot of that power that you get out there is run by dams and things like that, and they're running out of water.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when they run out of water and the dams have to shut down?
I don't know. It's going to be unbelievable. I do know though, we've got what are called aquifers, which are massive rivers that run underneath the ground. So they might be tapping into some of those underground aquifers. I'm really not quite sure, but that's not going to resolve the power issues that they generate.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
A lot of people here in Arizona, they are utilizing solar. So like in my community, a lot of the people in this community have solar panels, and it goes into a main grid system. So we have a backup solar system. So who knows if those are going to even work, because when the grid shuts down, it seems like it doesn't even matter. It shuts everything down. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, very much
Serious, so. I mean,
very much so, because they were talking. I was listening about rolling blackouts or brownouts or whatever. You know, in the west area. You're kind of in the west too, Nina, aren't you? You're like
I'm on the west coast, so it's not quite that hot yet. It's still a bit of rain. You know, in June usually it's kind of on and off with the rain, but. Yeah, not bad. I love it. I love this kind of temperature. This is more my style. Arizona will be too hot for me.
Yeah, I don't think I could deal with that kind of heat.
It ain't playing.
Yeah. No. And poor Al, he's in Alabama somewhere, I think, and he looks like he's been under the weather for about a month. For God's sakes, Al, you look like crap.
Aw.
What's the matter? His hair's all messy. He's got like a 3-day beard. Jeez. What the heck's going on, Al?
It's my first Saturday here at home, and it's raining.
Oh,
and it's raining and raining and raining.
Yeah.
You just crawl out of bed now or what? For God's sakes.
Robert. Oh, I can see Al on my phone.
Usually he's all perked up and clean shaven and all ready to go for gusto, and tonight, geez.
He's like, hey, it's my first day off and I'm not in the truck.
It's a chill day.
It's a chill day.
It's a chill day.
He's chilling with us. He's chilling with us.
We need those. That's
So
hey, and you know what? He's been busy sending out cards, apparently.
Yes, give us an update
there
on
you
the
go.
cards.
That's why he didn't have time to shower, because he's been so busy sending those cards out today.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna spend a whole day tomorrow with the mailing.
Okay, good deal.
Oh, right on.
So you're telling me that I'm gonna have my cards by July 3rd?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I need to know, because I have got stuff. Now listen to this. I have cards, everybody. I have cards ordered for the 3rd. Now I got extra cards ordered. Al knows I got a lot of extra cards ordered. So on the 3rd, I'm giving away some cards. Okay. But we're also giving away, oh, I got it here too. Well, anyway, you guys know what it is. Nina, I got some more stickers, and I'm going to give away some of the Honor Corona stickers that I got from Nina. And so that's awesome. And this is the big drum roll. Crystal from the Olive Hill Soapery is sending me a bunch of soap stuff, and we're going to give that away too.
Right
So you
on.
can,
Wow.
yeah, you're going to have cards, you're going to be clean, and you're going to have Honor Corona power.
Wow.
Wow, you're all set.
We are
That
going to
is- that
have
is-
a good time. It is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to go through the cards, and we're going to talk about Brian and the good times, and hopefully I can find some good clips, and all the computer stuff will work, and we'll play that and talk with everybody, and we're going to have a good lineup of people showing up. I hope all of you show up, and I think Wayne is going to pop in. You know, we're going to give everybody a little pop in time and stuff like that, so that everybody can get a word in and talk about Brian. You know, I got to get a hold of and I'm sure she's probably in the chat room somewhere here, and if not, she will be soon. Milky's mom, Brenda, I hope she can come on and make it. We're going to have a good lineup. Yeah, and anybody else who would like to come on and say some words about Brian or things like that, you know, just email me and come on, and we'll do what we got. We'll do whatever, and you can be on, say your piece, and it'll be good. It'll be a lot of fun.
Can I just say, happy birthday, R. Wayne Steiger. We love you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Wayne.
Happy birthday is right. He gets
Yeah,
a-
If you're
happy
listening.
birthday.
Oh, here it is. This
Pop
is-
on in if you're listening, Wayne.
Yeah, I just love him.
I'm
He
sure
gets
he's
the
busy.
having a great
32 hertz
birthday.
bells.
Yeah, just turn it up a little bit. A little more.
If I had a bowl, I got to get me one of those bowls. I'd ring the bowl for him.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Do you want me to go and get mine?
Yeah, there you go. We can ring the bell
Okay.
and hit the chimes, and you know, I get my oh, I don't know where it is, but I got one here somewhere, and I put it somewhere. But anyway, Al, give us the run and update. When's the cards coming out? You're starting the second deck while I look for all this stuff. Oh, here it is. I found it.
You always have some stuff on the side of you and you never find it.
I found it this time. That's because I live in a garage. What are you talking about? If you lived in a garage, you wouldn't find stuff either. But I got the harmonic out. I want to do the happy birthday to Wayne. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wayne. Happy birthday to you. All right. Yes.
I would go out in the truck and get mine, but it's raining and I don't want to get wet.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
Did you get your bowl too?
I can show you the cards though if you want.
The what?
You want to see some of the cards?
Yeah, well, of course. Well, you're here for cards, man.
Well, I'm Julia, and I'm Al's wife.
Well,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
Hi,
And-
Julia.
You put up with that guy?
I do. We have a lot of fun,
You're brave. You are brave.
but I'm proud of his drawings with his cards. He spent a lot of time. It's amazing.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's very
Now
talented.
he needs to do the family, the whole family, all of our families. That
We
to
have
my
that many people?
great grandfather.
That would be a great deck.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Family
Okay.
tree.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now that would be a great Father's Day gift, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You
That'd be a lot
know,
of
you had
work.
your own personal family card? Like, oh
Yeah.
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 Everybody wants that
That
now.
would
Oh my
be.
gosh, is my singing that bad? Teresa just said the horse is all stampeded. For God's sakes. Oh, man. And I thought when I did some carooning, I would no wonder why I'd chase the women away. I gotta stop doing that, you know. Doing the what is that? What's that Dean Martin do, you know? And the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's amore. You know,
Hey, yeah.
the singing cowboy here, you know.
I like that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, miss that old guy, Dean Martin. Dang. Anyway, come on, Al. Where's these cards? We got to see some good ones. I'm gonna blow you up, not blow you up, but I'm gonna make you big when you speak here, and then you can show your cards. You got to say something though.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what you got. You're awful quiet, Al.
Hold on. What happened to all my aces?
Al, you got this quick. You're getting gray as we're talking.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm missing some aces here. Hold on. Oh wait, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Ace.
He's really
I'm
enthralled
just
by these.
pulling some cards myself here.
Oh, love it.
All right.
Great. What are
You're not
you
even gonna
pull,
believe
Jeff?
the card I got.
Oh,
the
Teresa
Solstice?
says it was the harmonica,
Yeah.
not my voice. Well, you know, Teresa, it ain't like I play that thing all the time. It's just just a conversation piece. Like I carry it in my backpack when in my bug out bag thing so that I can, when I'm bored and I'm walking on the trail, I can do the you know, I don't know how to play it. I gotta need lessons.
Gosh,
Hey, at least
I
have
was one time, I was bartending, and this guy, he had a guitar with him and a harmonica, and everybody kept begging him to play. And I was like, what's the big deal? You know, he used to tour with the Eagles, and he used to be the stand-in if they ever were not feeling good. He would literally be the harmonica and the guitar. He was so good, and he could sing too. So yeah, his name was Country. And boy, when Country would play, the whole bar would be like, it was awesome. It's a
Wow.
beautiful, beautiful instrument, but it's hard to play.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
but
And
it
then
is
there's
beautiful
different
instrument.
ones. Like this one here is it came as a G, and then there's an A. I got 2 or 3 of these things. Each one has got a different key, and it only
Wow, I
plays
didn't know
one
that.
key. You know,
Hmm.
of course, I'm not musically inclined. I have about as much musical in me as you know, a stone's got water in it.
Yeah, he had that stand that would hook to the guitar, and he could play the guitar and the harmonic at the same time. It was mind blowing. I was like, whoa. And then he could sing in between. I was like, oh, you really are really talented.
Wow, nice.
Oh,
Al,
yeah.
are you ready yet?
I think so.
Well, come on
Okay.
already. We're
All
live.
right, ready?
Yes,
All right.
we are live.
So, all right, is that too small, too low? How does that look in the
No, I
screen?
can see it.
Looks good. Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
So here's the back of the cards. Awesome. That's a matte finish, okay? Instead of the gloss. So, of course, we have Brian Barnett, and I got 100 cards coming with his name on it. Okay,
Yeah.
so just want to let you know. We have the King of Diamonds.
Cool.
Okay, David Castle.
Nice.
Awesome.
They're good looking cards. They are.
Can you see them okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
Deborah Churro.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of these people are in the house. We got Milky's mom, Brenda's in the house. We got
Ken Vaughn.
yeah, there he is. It's a good one. We got Isby's in the house, and we got Jill Jarrett's in the house,
Hi, Jill.
Michelle Can-Am Free.
and we got Michelle Can-Am Free in the house.
Isn't that beautiful?
I
Yes,
love it.
that
And that's
is.
the only card with Brian on there in the background.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't realize that. That is neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Cool. Good for
We
you.
have now we have a mixture of cards here because I got the first and second deck mixed in this presentation.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have Deep Thoughts, Marta Novak, Sagittarius.
Nice. Cool.
Okay.
What else do we got in the house tonight? We got Jules in the house, Pamela Jean. We got David Castle. I seen him in the house earlier.
Hi, Jules.
Lori Cross, Your Love Ascension.
Oh, Lori looks
Oh,
great.
that's nice.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card.
Hi, Teresa.
We have, what else do we got in the house tonight? Oh, we
We
had
have
Lucky
Barry.
Stone in the house.
Barry Chad. That's a beautiful card.
Oh, right on. Hi,
Yes.
Brandy.
That's his patch right there. Okay. 80 diamonds. Leo.
Nice.
Josie Marek.
Oh, I love it.
Now we need to get a hold of some of these folks, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess who that is? Trina Phoenix.
Oh, there you go.
Is it blurry or can you see that okay?
You can see
I
it.
can see it fairly good. Yeah.
Is that blurry there or is it better there?
Good.
Hold it closer. There, about there. That's good. That's
Right
good.
about there. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. Now,
Love it.
yeah, that is great. Now, I don't think you got time to go through all 52 cards, Al. So,
No,
you know,
I'm just
it'd take up the whole show.
no, we'll just do this diamonds deck. Is
Okay.
Delabar Sachi,
Right on.
Sun Rabbit,
Nice.
Austin Benjamin. Gotta get a hold of him too.
Yep.
Okay, some of these folks, you know, it's been a while. Okay. How about that one, Amber Dawn? Anyone heard from her at all lately?
I was just thinking about her actually. Yeah. it's
Yeah,
been a
I
while.
think about Amber a lot. I wish I don't know what happened. She kind of disappeared from.
She's
I-
working, I think. Yeah.
Oh, she's got a job and working. Yeah.
Yeah,
working
that's why
takes
she
up a
left
lot.
the show.
Yeah,
Nick
working
Rule?
takes up a lot of time.
This is
Yeah.
Nick Rule, 333. And those are those pyramids in the bottom are all from Marsha Price.
Right on.
Nice.
I
Okay.
like that.
And lastly, two diamonds, we have Chloe Mills.
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe.
Love it.
Now,
Did Julianne Payne get on one of those cards too? Because
She's
she's
a
in
Joker.
the house too. Or-
She's the Joker.
she's
got
a
an awesome
Joker.
card. Yeah, her card is awesome.
isn't that an awesome card?
Hi, Julianne.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's very nice.
And that's her property in the background too.
Cool. Cool. Did you see that video she made recently where she
Mhm.
dressed up? That was such a cool video. I was like, I had to watch it like twice.
There's JoJo.
JoJo.
Right on.
That's the other Joker.
Nice.
Right on.
Okay. And then for Wayne's birthday, happy birthday, Wayne, wherever you are. Here it is. Ready? Okay, now check this one out. So there's Sanji,
Oh, shooting the rainbow.
and then in the background, that's his house where he grew up in with the orb above the house.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh.
triangle thing. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
So then we have Brian Lunsford.
Yeah, Brian. I haven't heard from Brian in quite a while.
And of course, you know, I think did you see that video I showed everyone? I know you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like you said, I won't go through all of them, but that just gives you an idea of
They are very nice. Take one and then just flip it over for us. so we can see how the front and the back go.
All right, so
Take it.
there's
And then flip it over.
Marsha Price.
Yep.
Marsha.
And then, yeah, and then that's the back. And all of them are like that, which is really cool. So they all got Brian on doing his, I
Yep.
love that picture. That is like the coolest picture.
Yep. So that's really fantastic, Robert, that you've taken over.
Yeah.
Taken on
Oh,
this.
Nick is
daunting
in
task.
Nick is in the house. He says
Hi, Nick.
he's in the sidelines of Urban, but hey Nick, you are on a card. Awesome for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
Tammy Fire Spirit Girl. That's a fantastic one right there. That was a lot of work.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
So I think y'all are gonna love these cards. I really do. And like I said, I'm working on the second deck, so we need more folks. Teresa's gonna help you with that on that project. Thank you,
Yeah.
Teresa.
Yep, she's
And,
already talking about it there. So
Oh yeah, I couldn't have done it without her on this
mhm.
first deck. There's no way I could have done it without her. So thank you, Teresa. I love you.
Yes, Teresa is awesome. She helps me out. I mean,
Mhm.
man, she spread the word on the show tonight, and I had barely even hit that button and sent it out, and I was so busy around the house, and it's summertime, and everybody's doing things, so I doubt we definitely don't have as many viewers as we usually do, but hey,
Paula Kemp.
Paula Kemp, yes, and then so
And then-
but yeah, it's summertime. Like there's a fair going on in town, and I keep man, I could have been at the fair doing the rodeo. Woohoo! But oh well. That's all right. But I like spending time here with you guys.
If you ever feel the need to go do the rodeo, you need to go do the rodeo, because sometimes you got to go play.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, I know. And one of these days I'm going to find a spot, and we're going to have a campfire, and I'm going to bring the computer stuff with me, and we're going to do a live at the campfire
I would
Milky
love
Way
that.
Soul Tribe night.
That would be so
Nina.
Hey!
There you are. Nina, you made the card. Awesome.
love it.
Love
it.
Now, where's the jacket? Oh yeah, we got to show you, Robert.
Oh, yeah. There I am. I'm a jack.
Yeah,
That's right. Cool.
very cool. For those who just got on the program, bada ring.
That is cool. That is cool. Speaking of cards, we're gonna be talking about the solstice tonight, right? And
I think I should go turn my computer upstairs.
so what Nina's gonna pull a card for
I do
like
like
the solstice, right? Kind of
Yeah.
like the
turn off the TV.
I don't know, would it be the new beginning? I mean, there's a lot of stuff about the solstice. And so I think well, according to what I wrote down, it's the shift in the frequency. It's a time to become aware of higher consciousness. Now, I don't know much about you two might know more about it. And it said something about the signs. Cancer is in charge of this, or it starts with Cancer, and then it goes, or Aries, and it starts to Taurus is stable, and Gemini is air, and it went on, and I didn't understand any of that. So maybe you guys can fill me in.
By the way, David Berry's doing a video on all these cards.
Awesome.
So
Yes,
he-
David Berry's
he's
got a
putting
card too.
And of course, I got to show Teresa's card.
Yes, Tracy got a
Nice.
card.
I would pronounce her entire name, but I forgot how to do it.
That's all right. It's French, I think. Isn't it
There's
French?
many yeah, there's many names attached to her name.
Well, anyway. Oh, I screw names up like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, we all do. We all do.
Yeah,
It's all good.
yes.
And y'all
yes.
know my partner, Mr. David
Perry.
Hagen. Perry Hagen.
Yes.
So there's only 2 cards that look like actual playing cards, but anyway, so I'm gonna be busy mailing out, and you will get yours, Robert. I promise.
Absolutely. Hey, as long as they're here by the 3rd, I don't care.
Yeah, me too. As long as I got mine by the 4th, because I'm doing a show on it the following day, then after you,
Yep.
Robert. On
Okay.
the 4th.
Yours is
so-
gonna have to. Yeah, Nina, we're gonna have to fly yours by a private jet to get yours. Yeah.
Yeah, something. I know Canadian postal border thing is not good,
I
but
mean, even if you go FedEx, it's. I mean, what are they gonna do? They gotta open up the package and make sure there's nothing in there. That's
no, I
dangerous?
mean, if you want to pay the big bucks, then they'll get here in 2 days. But if you go through the regular postal system,
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not doing that.
they're not going
No.
to be here by the 4th, anyways. That's for
So
sure.
the thing is, all these cards are made up, and the shipping is just insane now. Shipping
Yeah.
costs.
Well, the thing is, like, I know on the 3rd, it's Brian's birthday and all of that kind of stuff, right? So you guys are probably going to have a show regardless, whether the cards are here or not. Mine is kind of based only on the cards, so we can always go on a different Sunday when I have the cards, right? So it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be that weekend. So
Okay,
we'll just play that by ear.
does that mean I don't have to spend $200 to get it to you on time?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the 4th. We can do it in August. We can do it whenever they get here, Al. Yeah, won't go and spend
Okay.
$200 on that. Yeah.
Okay, I won't.
There you go. So I might have that Sunday off now then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just change the day,
Yeah, we'll just change the date. We'll do it when we can. Exactly. It's no sense putting a show on if we don't have a thing to show off. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just the way it goes. Just the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, you do what you can. You do what you can.
Yeah.
Jerry and April Runk, by the way,
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right. I feel so bad.
because I know Jerry
Yeah,
and,
that was
and
fun.
Brian were buddies, right?
Mhm.
So, right now there's 2 folks who passed away on these decks.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really? Hopefully that's not a trend.
no,
Yeah.
I just wondered who's the last person they're gonna be playing a game of spades when they're gonna be like, hey, I'm the last person on this deck
Jeez.
alive.
Ooh, that's a whole nother game we're gonna be playing now, isn't it?
Oh my
I got a little
gosh.
theory all of a sudden.
Lightning. Did you see
Who's
that?
Never
left?
thought of
A
it
lot
that
light-
way.
there's-
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
me
lightning
neither.
going
But
on.
there you
Last
go.
man standing.
there's a lot
Which
of
card
lightning
is
out
gonna be
here.
last? Oh,
Did you shut everything off? Yeah, we got lightning storms going on here and everything.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, thanks for coming on, Al. And don't get struck by lightning for our sakes. And,
Yep, turn it off.
and we'll catch you on the next time.
Yeah, enjoy your day off, Al. We'll see you again soon.
Hey, have a good night.
Bye.
Yes. Oh.
Love you, Dove. Race back.
There he goes. Anyway, all good. All good.
Yep.
Now we can get back to what we were doing. We have a lot to talk about on this. And Nina, you're gonna pull a card. And so should we just pull the card first, or do you want to
You know
talk
what?
about some
I've
other
already
stuff?
pulled the cards, but now that
Yeah.
I've pulled them, I can't even make this up. Okay. I
Okay.
kind of think I want to actually talk about what I was going to talk about first, because there's so many things in these cards that pertain to what I'm going to be talking about.
Okay.
So yeah, like I can't even make this up, but yeah. So, I guess you want me to go first then?
Obviously,
summer
I'm
solstice.
sitting on my edge of my seat here.
Yeah, so summer solstice, was a big deal. All the solstices and equinoxes are a big deal in the pagan traditions, obviously. Everything revolved around the seasons and ensuring that crops were gonna be good in order for them to survive. So they did everything by, the calendar, essentially. So the solstices are huge. It is the longest day in the summer. Then it's the longest day of the year. The winter solstice would be the opposite, where it's the shortest day of the year. So in Norway, where I grew up, we're a little bit, up in the north there. During the solstice, it doesn't get dark. It's like it's daylight all night. So for us, it was party time, as a teenager in Norway, up all night, and it doesn't get dark. And of course, the solstice itself, usually traditionally, we have a huge bonfire. That's kind of like our thing. And it's quite similar to the May Day kind of thing. Some people will dance around with the maypole and all that kind of thing, but it is a huge celebration that they have there. So, and I think the pagans all over the world, I think, are kind of do this sort of the same thing there. And then, of course, you got the Stonehenge then in England.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it's where the Celtics, they gather there and see it come up under a certain spot on the Stonehenge there that it comes up. So I already kind of looked into it, and in England, where the Stonehenge is, the solstice is right at sunrise. So I guess that's how they base it on, at like 4:45 in the morning or something like that, I believe. So if you're in Europe and you want to see it, you'll have to get up early in the morning. For me here on the West Coast, it's at 8 o'clock in the evening. So, a different time. But yeah, I see Robert's got some pictures of the Stonehenge, I guess you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just seeing your computer screen right now. If you want to pull up one of those pictures.
Which
that'd be
one?
good.
Oh, didn't
whichever one you want, because right now we're just kind of looking at this.
Yeah, we just see your file.
Yeah, just pull up one of the pictures.
I did, but it didn't seem to work.
Oh, okay. There are some technical difficulties on Robert's end today.
Yeah,
so
I was trying to do my thing, and I'm like, oh, that's not working. Okay.
It's Mercury retrograde right now, so that's a whole nother thing. But
Okay, we'll try it this way, and
yeah.
then,
So I did pull a couple of cards here. I pulled one from the tarot deck. So we kind of pulled the intention behind pulling it then was to see what our summer is going to be like, or a message regarding the summer, I guess, because this is officially then the first day of summer. That's how we kind of look at it here with our calendar. So the tarot card that I got, I'm just look at the picture here. What's on the flag? A giant sun. Right. I mean, I couldn't even have picked this out if I wanted to. Right. And it's a victory card. OK, victory. Wise choices, recognition, success, promotions, award. I mean, you can just go on and on. So our summer is going to be good, is what I would say. I think we're going to have a bit of a break here with all the nonsense that's been going on. And I'm seeing some victory over whatever that goes for you. But we're going to enjoy the summer. So my advice is just enjoy the summer. Take the victories as they come. And and then the other card I pulled from the goddess card deck here. It's called Guardian Artemis. And what do we have there?
Whoa.
Giant bonfire.
Yep.
I'm looking at this. Oh my God, I can't even make this up.
I was just
Guardian
talking about
here.
a bonfire.
Right. That's the thing. That's why I had to say that before I showed you the cards. So it says that you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay. So, I mean, these two cards right here, good times, victory, joy, and then being protected at the same time. To me, looks like a really good summer, so get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy the sun, enjoy some bonfires, and enjoy each other. Okay. Because we don't know, when the next time is going to be. So yeah, it looks like a good summer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear, because
right?
a lot of the stuff that I wrote down that I did in my research today is, well, of course, all of us know it's the longest period of daylight. In Latin, it would be sol or sun, or to stand still, which is kind of ironic. I mentioned this earlier, that the soul or the sun. The sun is Ra, which is the father, and which is also Father's Day, being the first day of summer, the longest day of the year.
Mhm.
The the official beginning of summer. It says it starts at 4:32 a.m. Central Time. Let's see. I don't know about, I asked you about the signs. I don't know much about that. This is a time, this is some of the inside stuff I wrote down, which is really kind of cool. This is a time of dissolving of the ego. Emotional, it's the time of emotional and expressions of the body, to change how we think, why we do think what we do, and why we do it that way. It's time for our inner compass, looking for the right direction, our intuition. It's how you think and feel in your inner being. It says it's a time for healing your body with inner work. Everything is a part of you. Let's see, the last part. It's a time of the light returning to us, of great potential of ourselves with our thoughts and our actions. So there you go. That was some stuff I got. What do you think of that, Trina? You're just sitting there like, wow.
I think it's awesome. Like I said, I think there's so much about these alignments that we've never really fully been allowed to understand. I think it's about a thinning of the veil. I think it's an alchemical thing. I also believe it might be some kind of a portal because the sun stands still. That's in reference to the 3 days in the tomb, the resurrection of Christ. There's so much to this. And then also too, there's always been a lot of ritual around this day. So when you look at all of those things, and that's about the importance of the coming in, it's the strongest day of the sun's presence, and it's the sun coming into its power, its strength. So it's coming into its full power, and it's getting ready to go. Isn't today's the strongest, and now we're going into the summer, and then it falls after that. So this is the time to birth. This is like the child of God. This is Aries. It's like the beginning. It's like the hero's journey. This is your opportunity to kind of plant the seeds for what you want to see to come in the next cycle. So it seems to me that this would be the time where you would say, this is what I want in my reality. This is what I want to see in my world, and really focus on that. And then take it to that place of stillness and that place of balance and knowing, and manifest it through the moon. It's like all of these elements are giving you an opportunity to utilize them and use them in your creative processes. And I think that there are special windows of time where these are very, very powerful. And I think this is one of them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is known that the solstice is sort of a magical time, and I have noticed myself too that some of my abilities are heightened around the solstice. So there's something to it there.
Yeah, the
with
moon and these cycles, they really do seem to affect our abilities and our dreams and our personalities and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something to it. They used to talk about it back in the day, but there's something, they knew something back then, that yeah, there's something to it for sure.
They were connected to something that we're not connected to anymore. I think a lot of it is the connection to nature and the sun and the moon and the stars. For whatever reason, all of that's been kind of taken away from the majority of people. And when people think about ritual, they think, oh, ritual, it's spooky, ooh, scary, witchcraft, darkness. They have all these associations to what ritual is. And I have this beautiful book. It's called Sacred Rituals at Home. And this to me was like so beautiful, because like when we look at what is a ritual, we do rituals every day and we don't realize it. We go to weddings and graduations and bar mitzvahs and all these things. Those are all rituals. So we have such a big taboo on what a ritual is, when in all actuality, to get up and make coffee in the morning is a ritual. I mean,
I was gonna
everything
say, yeah.
we do is based on ritual. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
what are rituals? In the crazy modern day world, many of us are seeking to find a way of making life more spiritual. We are looking for something to put us into touch, even if it's just for a moment, with the divine. We want our lives to have more meaning, more purpose, more beauty, and more ritual can help you achieve this. The aim of this book is to help you bring ritual back into your life, not as a boring duty, but as a vibrant part of your spiritual path. Even the smallest of ceremonies and rituals will give meaning to everyday life and allow you to connect with each other and with your own physical and psychic intuition. And this will allow transition and passages into your life. Above all, rituals help you reconnect to your own spiritual world. So I think rituals are critical for most of us to reconnect to the part of us that's been so lost, which is the part of us that connects to nature and our senses and the inner alchemy that happens when you connect to different parts of mind through meditation, mantra, prayer, or even just laying up against a tree and feeling
Yeah.
that.
Exactly. It's probably a good time to, even if you don't do anything normally, but just taking that time, that moment to go into meditation, or, doing something like being mindful of your time, what you're doing at that time, and then see, who knows, right? You could be maybe connecting a little bit more, or something, I would definitely advise to, take the opportunity to do something. And then for those who are into more things, obviously, I think most people do tend to do rituals around that time, because the energy is just going to be working for you that much better, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people don't even realize it, like even taking a bath, lighting a candle,
Mhm.
those are all forms of ritual. We do ritual when we cook.
Yeah.
We do so many
Well,
things.
humans, we are also caught up in our routines.
Yeah,
That's
those
all we
are
do is a
rituals.
routine. And really what that is your morning ritual,
Yes.
your whatever, everything you're doing is a ritual, really, because if you've done it multiple times, it's now a ritual. It's a routine that you're doing. So that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's like we need to start putting more focus into our rituals, because we're all doing them all the time. But
Mhm.
are you doing them involuntarily? Are you performing things that don't serve you? Are you doing rituals that literally are not helping you, but they're harming you? Are you doing rituals that are completely outmolded and outdated for what you are or choose to become? So this is what I think this opportunity is to look at, is like, what have I done? What have I created? Where am I at? Where do I want to go? And how am I going to get there? And the first thing that's going to start with is a vision, an idea, or a thought about what you want to see. And then plant that seed and do that however that works for you. And it could be by planting flowers. It's literally, it's completely, all of us are going to do things in such beautiful different ways. And that's the creation and the power of the fullness of God. So all of us are different parts of that. And when we all come together and do different things, it creates a picture, and that picture manifests in the world. So I would suggest to all, just try to do something from your heart and do something to say thank you to our earth and to the powers that support our earth and our physical existence from a spiritual place, and bring all that together and do something to honor that. And what a great day to do it on Father's Day.
Exactly. That's what our ancestors did with all these rituals and ceremonies and all of this, is giving thanks because they relied on the seasons and the weather and the crops for survival. So that's all they were focused on. That was a complete survival thing. So being thankful to the gods and the goddesses and Mother Earth and just and pagan traditions are all about nature and just, you know, fully grasping all of that and realizing how important it all is, you know. I know nowadays we've kind of forgotten a little bit about that. So yeah,
Look
so
at
try to
it was,
get back into that again, you know, appreciating.
well, think about
Yeah.
it, Tina. It's been lost and forgotten, and now look at the condition of our planet.
Yes.
That is
People
so out of balance.
nowadays are so
Yeah.
out of touch of
That's what I
everything,
mean.
you know, like there's grown people, okay, who believe that the meat that you buy in the store, that's made there. I've actually encountered adult, regular, normal people who think that the meat in the grocery store was made there. And I've actually come to me and said, how dare you go hunting and whatever, you know, and killing animals. They don't actually comprehend that the meat that they're eating from the store is an animal.
Yeah.
That's how
don't.
out of touch that we have become with nature. Like, it's scary. Like,
That's true.
know.
You know, that is so true.
yeah,
I've encountered that as well.
yeah,
That people really don't realize that the food they're eating from the grocery store has come from an animal. They don't
Yeah.
get it. They don't
Yeah,
get
no.
it. It doesn't
no, they
connect.
think they're vegetarians because they bought it at the store. They didn't go hunting. So, you know, that's
There is a disconnect there, such a deep disconnect. And boy,
yeah.
all you have to do is go work on a farm for a little bit, and that completely changes everything.
Now that should be part of the curriculum in school,
That's, I think, a
you
great,
know?
yeah,
One
Nina.
year on the farm and you're going to have a whole different appreciation about everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and they should do it when they're teenagers, when they can
Yeah.
learn how to work and they can learn how to contribute. They can feed the animals and help, you know, weed the
Yeah.
gardens and actually get their hands in the dirt and get their
Yeah.
hands in the manure a little bit, because
Cycle of life,
animals,
yeah.
unfortunately, they do shit a lot. So
They do,
yeah,
right? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
absolutely. But it really, those types of experiences, you know, like Wayne was sharing that story about when he went to church camp and how it really changed his life because he'd never been horseback riding. He'd never experienced being on a farm, and then he got to work with the horses, and eventually he became the wrangler. But he started in the kitchen and he started cooking, and that still to this day, Wayne loves to cook. Those experiences formed and changed his world. And you know what? None of these things are in education anymore. And I think that you just hit such a powerful thing that could be something maybe we could really focus on, is seeing our education get back to offering children things that actually bring them back to connecting to earth, understanding how food is actually brought to the grocery store, understanding how things grow, understanding what the things are needed to make things grow, like the nutrients and the soil and all these powerful things, because these kids do not have a clue. They don't understand the power of a worm in the soil. They've lost, because if we don't have any of these foundations, they don't realize the entire world stops. There's no food, there's no people.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jules brought up something good. Grocery store meat tastes so inferior compared to meat raised with care and killed humanely. And she's
Oh.
absolutely right.
So true, Julie.
You got to remember, when they do that stuff that's in the grocery store, there's a lot of chemicals are put on that stuff and things to preserve that meat as long as possible to get to your dinner plate. Just like eggs. A lot of the eggs that you get in the store are already weeks and weeks old. The guy down the street, if you buy the eggs from the guy down the street and he's got eggs and they're a week old, they're probably 6 or 7 weeks less old than the ones you're buying in the store.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. We have to get back in touch with nature a little bit. You know, Gaza, he's doing a lot with the gardening. He's got his little garden
amazing.
show thing going on, and it's
Brenda,
really interesting.
Brenda's garden is amazing. The one Brian started with them.
Yeah.
That garden is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really think that this is a lot of us that are getting into this wisdom are getting into the understanding of the power of nature and how disconnected we have become from nature. And a lot of this group are fully embraced with nature, which is so rare and so beautiful. And a lot of us, I think, we're getting more into that. See, I was raised that way, and I've
Mm.
kind of gotten away from it because my bus stop when I was a kid is a 6-lane highway, but it wasn't even a road on the map. It was a designated truck haul route, but it wasn't even like a road on the map. So, I've seen so much change in my life in growing up in the same area. It's just profound. I was surrounded by orange groves and all this citrus and the smell in the summertime, it would smell like heaven. It literally would smell like heaven. You'd wake up and all you could smell was orange blossoms. All those things are gone. It's
Mhm.
gone, and there's freeways and shopping malls and
Mhm.
everything, and it's just it's mind blowing to see the differences and how life feels from one to the other.
Yeah, and the bad part is I really don't even have any suggestions on how to get back to that, because a lot of that's so far gone that it would take a massive awakening to get to people. And there's so many more people. Like you said, you lived far out of town, you lived on this dirt road. Now it's a 6-lane highway. You know how far you'd have to go to get out of town to get back to a dirt road again? Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, I know most of us are stuck in, a job usually, and that's what anchors us into the
Yeah.
city, and that's how they designed it all. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I guess we're not going to until we have to. I
Yeah.
think the
No, but
community is
maybe
going to be there, but
maybe
it won't
have
be until the last minute.
I just say maybe have to is coming though, from because we're seeing a lot of earth changes and
Yeah.
these weird weather
Oh,
patterns. We're losing crops.
Well, just
Speaking-
imagine if the grid goes down now, and I have to tell you, I just found out today that they're doing a big practice run like they did before the COVID thing there. They're doing this next month. What's happening here, Robert?
Oh, can you see that?
Yeah. So and it's all about a grid failure, taking down the grid.
Yeah, and this
Uh-oh.
here, oh, it is working. Good deal. Okay.
I can
This
see
is-
your screen.
Okay, this is good. I think it's working. This is the pole migration. We were talking about this, and the pole migration is moving, and you can see the dates on here. Here, look at the 19 of
This is
2020.
2020. This is all last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
21. Look how far it's starting to move.
Yeah.
They're saying it moved. I got it wrote down here. The poles have moved 5.2 miles a month for the last 3 months.
That-
Yeah,
in a row.
There's some changes happening here. So, that's the thing. So regardless of what's going to happen, we can all speculate exactly what's going to happen, but just prepare for no electricity and start doing it now, turning it off. See how is it going to go if you went a couple of days? What would you need? And start being prepared, right? Instead of being scared about what's going to happen, just be prepared. Prepare for it, start stocking up on stuff and so you have it, so if it happens, oh well.
Whenever
We're
they do
ready.
these practice runs, guys, that's code for get ready. It's happening. We all
He
know
sure
that.
is.
Yeah.
So they
just
did
that
this
means-
last, they did this in October. And then it was already started that fall. So that's how close. So I'm, I would say enjoy your summer. Okay. The cards I think are good. Enjoy the summer, but start getting prepared and just, what if this is going to be the dark winter that they're talking about? They've all been talking about this dark winter over and over again in their speeches. It's about the dark winter, dark winter. So be prepared. That is going to be a dark winter coming up. How would you survive that? How would you get heat into your house if you got no electricity? Okay. Start thinking about these things, get some propane, get some, whatever you need, candles, get stocked up to be in the dark for 6 months, I would say.
Yeah.
And you should be good.
Just in case. You never
Just in case.
know.
And if you don't, oh, well, then you can use it camping next year, next summer. We'll have another big camping trip. Use it up then,
And that's exactly the truth. Here I got some tips of the earth. and you can see where the earth is actually tipping. Now the question, here's the big question I heard, and I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but they said that there's a tipping point, like you're tipping back in your chair, right? You know
Yeah.
how you're a kid, you
Yeah.
lean back in your chair at
Yeah.
a certain point, and the earth tips normally to give us the seasons, right? Well, what
Mhm.
happens when the pole moves so far to one side? When the earth tips, is it going to just keep on going when it hits a certain point?
That's what they said. Once we hit a certain point, they call it the point of no return. So
Yeah.
that's definitely
Well,
possible.
yeah.
Diamond with magnetic reversal.
Yeah.
That's what he's been saying. This is looking like might be going on.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are talking about this mini ice age that's going to be coming in, and that's because the pole shifts and the seasons are going to shift. So all of a sudden, we're going to have to go through a bit of a period where we might not be able to grow as much. Our growing season is going to be shortened, or
Yeah.
we're going to have to utilize places where, like say Africa, I think is going to be one of the most prosperous places in the world come in the future, where we're going to be growing most of our stuff over there. So that's something else that's coming. I don't know how much people are into that, but it kind of looks like it to me, like with all the stuff I'm seeing. So again, be prepared though, so start learning how to grow indoors, start getting into the hydroponics a little bit, maybe, or a greenhouse, and things like that.
That's what I'm having to look at, Nina, because I'm
Yeah.
telling you, right now it is so hot. I mean, the trees are just getting scorched, and we're only into we're not even into the bad part of the summer yet. So
Right.
this
So
is
you're seeing
really
the other
intense.
side of it, where it's too hot and it's going to scorch all your food. So
Oh,
again, you
it
would need to
is.
go indoor to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So either way, so these are things that, we need to look into, and just, again, not to be scared about it, but to be prepared. So that,
Well,
it's,
you literally, I really think they don't really want to discuss a lot. It's because it will
no,
bring
they
a
don't
lot
want
of
us to know.
Yeah, they don't want
Yeah.
people to be scared. But
Yeah,
see,
they're going to panic. Yeah.
right, and they're gonna panic because they have no preparation. But if you have preparation,
Exactly.
you aren't gonna panic. So
Right.
I mean, it's not
Exactly.
saying get months of stuff. No. This is just saying be prepared for maybe windows of 2 to 3 weeks at the longest period of time where you might be without services. So,
Right.
just make sure that you can get through something like that if it was to happen, and
Yeah.
that you're going to be fine. Yeah.
And the thing is, for me, I've been doing this for years. So, I'm not going to rush out and spend $2,000 on canned food. No. You go and get it when it's on sale, get it a little bit here, a little bit there,
Yeah.
get it when you got the case lots. Those are nice to stack up. You got room in your garage, you got room somewhere, some water, it's on sale, get it a
Dollar
little extra.
store, go grab a few
Dollar store
candles
stuff,
every
whatever.
couple weeks. Just get a couple
Yeah.
here, a couple
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Make sure you got enough for every single room in the house and a couple
Yeah.
backups. I mean, I've done
Absolutely.
like really cool stuff too. Did you guys know that like Crisco is like a super wonderful candle?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
I got
went
some
and bought
Crisco on hand.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
those are
I
like
got all
those
this stuff.
burn for hours
Yeah.
and hours and hours. So, I went and bought some taper candles and some Crisco, jugs of Crisco, and it's like they last forever. And
Yep.
got a couple. I mean, those things will burn for hours and hours and hours. Just a
Yeah.
super small few things will
And
really
I-
make a difference if you
Exactly.
literally are in a position for a week or two where you have no
Yeah.
power. You're gonna need to worry
Yeah.
about how are you gonna cook? How are you
Right.
going to be able to heat anything up, boil any water? How are you going to do these things? Because these will be potential issues. But it's like the
Yeah.
beautiful things. You if you're ready, you're going to be like, this is okay. And then the beautiful thing is that you see people around you who completely were not prepared. You'll be able to help people in need, and that's going to be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So all of us need to try to get it together so we can support those who have no idea.
Yeah. Remember, if your
Exactly.
glass is full, you can give to others. But if you don't
Right.
have a full glass,
That's right.
you're going to be in the boat with them.
That's right.
And you're right about the Crisco thing. So if anybody don't know what the deal is with the Crisco. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube that show
Yeah.
how you can take a candle, put it in the Crisco. I bought the Crisco myself, and I went to like the Dent and Bent store, and I, you know, if you're going to use the Crisco for a Crisco for a
Crisco.
candle, yeah, I'm tongue tied. Anyway, if you're going to use the Crisco for a candle anyway, why not get it at the Dent and Bent store? I got that big thing of
Absolutely.
Crisco for $2.
That was me. I think I got mine at the dollar store, or it was clearance or something at Fry's, and they had like, it was dent and ding, like they had damage. And I was like, oh, I'll buy up like 3 or 4 of these because they were half price. And
Yeah.
then you just get the jug of Crisco. You go and buy a tapered candle. If you get a big jug, just go and buy the long tapered candles, and you hold it up to the can, measure it to where it's level with the can, cut off the candle, and then just shove the candle in the middle of the Crisco. Boom, there you go. You've got like a 1,000-hour candle or something. They burn
Yeah.
up forever. So it's the
Yeah,
longest one I've ever seen. And then
the
you can
one-
get small things of Crisco and use the smaller candles and just cut those off and shove them in there, and there you go.
Yeah, well, that Crisco, that one video I seen, they took like 3 candles and put it in the, because it
Yeah, and the
lasts so
big
long,
one.
and then it gave out so much light. I was like,
It
wow,
did,
that's
yeah,
way
you
better
can
than.
do, yeah, 1 or 3 or
Yeah.
4, depends on, how much light you want. But
Yeah.
yeah, for conservation, if you're thinking, oh boy, this thing better last me 3 weeks, you might want to use 1 candle, because it'll burn slower. So,
Yeah.
think about those things too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but those are like super cheap, really important things to have if you don't have any source of light.
There's a lot of neat things on on YouTube, of course, if you start looking into it, but there's a neat way of taking a tea light and putting the terracotta thing over it, and it
Mhm.
actually gives a lot of heat.
Mhm.
So, if you had to buckle down, you would take 1 room of your house, obviously, to heat that up then, and then do tricks like that, to try and heat up the room so you can survive if it happens to be a cold winter or whatever. So, there's lots of things to look at and learn and start preparing,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, just amazing little things. Now, here Gaza says, remember, your ground is like a refrigerator for your food if you do not have refrigeration. Yeah, if you dig
Yeah,
down
go
so
underground.
far, it
Not
doesn't
here.
matter how hot
No,
it is
you-
Root
above.
you better-
cellars.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
maybe
down
not
about-
over there, but
I was just saying, you gotta go down at 6 to 8 feet here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, imagine.
It's crazy. And it is 100. Yeah. Paula's like, what if it's 116? Yep. It's 116. That's what we're looking at right now, which is like 53, I think, Celsius. It's hot. It's
Wow.
real hot. Like the
Yeah.
water coming out of the faucets right now, it's not coming out cold. It's coming out hot.
Oh man.
that's what I heard. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
insanity. So, I mean, it's nuts. The ground is getting really hot, guys. When the ground gets hot, this could be, you're going to see some situations because the ground is getting really hot,
Mhm.
real hot.
Yeah.
Jill Jarrett has a comment. She says, I heard the pole shift is going to be a good thing for the planet. It will become
think so
more
too.
feminine balance or
I
female
think
balance.
so too, Jill. I really believe that. I think so.
So that's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, here, Brenda, Milky's mom, says can of Crisco, 3 pounds, can 72 days, 2 candles, 8 hours a day for 72 days. Put a stick candle down into the Crisco until it sticks out for
1
about 1 inch above. There you go.
You're
How simple
so
is that?
good, Mom. Look at you with all the facts. You're such a professional. I
She
love it.
is. We're gonna have to have a survival day on here. and
Well,
she-
and those people in Tennessee, they're used to times with no power, days and days and days. So,
yeah,
they're like totally used to it. My girl Melanie, she's like, oh, power's out again. I was like, how long is it? She's like, oh, it's already been 2 days. But they don't care, that they're ready for that. They're rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Here in Arizona, you're going to see people lose their mind. People going to die. It's going to be a train wreck because
Yeah.
it's real hard to survive when it's 116, 120. Yeah, they're saying Death Valley yesterday was 130.
wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's too hot for me.
Here
Yeah.
we go, guys.
I gotta go more north.
I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all good. But well, we did our good hour and then some, and we're having a good. It's starting to storm and rain here too. I think Al sent it my way. The dogs are getting a little crazy.
Gosh,
here.
I
Come
wish
on,
we would
Ariel,
get
come
some.
here. Come here. She's got to say hi too. She's all
Hi,
like
baby.
afraid of the storm. Well, she's not so afraid of the other one's afraid of the storm, but she's like, oh
Hi,
my,
baby
there's a storm
girl.
brewing. I want some attention. Oh,
Yeah,
Aw.
she says, make me feel safe. Give me a hug. Squeeze me.
Yeah.
Squeezing dogs. Sometimes dogs love to be squeezed with lightning. I don't know why.
yeah. Look at her. Look at she's
Yeah.
hugging me now.
Oh, she said,
Aw,
just don't let me
she's so
go. Dad.
precious.
Just don't let me go.
So anyway, well, everybody, thank you for coming. And we
So
had a pretty
sweet,
good thing.
Robert.
I don't know why my screen in the back didn't work, but every time I did, off air I went. But
Oh,
you all go out, have a good summer solstice. Don't forget to say happy
Yes.
Father's Day to your father if you got him, and if he's still around, appreciate him. And if not, say hi to your mother. We all you only get one.
yeah.
Anyway,
I know. Yeah, it kind of got a little drabby there, but yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, as the card said, enjoy your summer, okay? And have fun on Father's Day and enjoy each other. And but in the back of the mind, it doesn't hurt to, start doing a little bit of preparation, but yeah, have a good time, and it's gonna be fine. We'll all be fine.
Enjoy. Go have a campfire. Enjoy
Yeah.
the summer because we don't
Bonfire.
know what winter's coming. And stock
Yes.
up on some food, do a little preparing. If not, watch some videos. If you need some advice, send me a letter. I will be glad to give you some good pointers. So there
Right
you
on.
go. So
Yeah, me too. There you go.
yeah, absolutely. Now don't forget July 3rd. We're all going to get together. I don't know if that's the next week or the weekend after, but we're getting ready. It's all going to be great.
After next weekend. Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm on my 10 days. So anyway, it's all good. So we're gonna say goodbye because the dogs are need a little attention.
She's so
Look at
sweet,
that. So be the
Robert.
frequency you want to receive.
Yeah.
I love you all. Peace, everybody. Later.
Bye, everybody.